Hey, Jay. Thank you. Thank you, Jay.
Hey Danny, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Having a good Friday so far. Oh dear, we still need to lock some of these in. All right. So I need to go through and unjumble those. I need to remember how oh, it's through that email address that I don't remember. Was that to do with the root tree curse? Not long waking up, we're good so far. I am doing okay. Yes, there's this thing about the cousins here that we need to work out. And they're not of these guys. So it's got to be some of these we can fill in through this. Yeah, I hope you are doing well. Alright, so Davey's got a younger sister called Bethany, and Stephanie is an only child. And we need to use this new piece of software that I haven't played around with. Now, I also believe we found a new periodical. Hey, Rydog, thank you for the 140 stream streak. Twitch can count. And I hope you are doing well. God, I've forgotten what all of these original ones were called. I don't even know if that's... No. These three here.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Dear. Smoker I was looking at is on sale this weekend. Oh, nice. You going to take the plunge? They have such annoying names. Reynolds uncovered team plans for you 16 and did an interview. You had to cover an article to your evidence. And get a pizza oven for less than another. Oh, nice. Separate pizza oven, or is it part of the smoker? Sorry, my glasses are filthy. But honestly, so probably is this microfiber cloth by now. There's an article about Random Retrieve from 1994. This issue also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. Tommy Mark Sheridan. Oh, we know about him, don't we? Standalone, previous maker had a shelf with a burner for the pizza oven. Want to make sure still have that function. So larger pizza oven with 2 stones. Oh, nice. Oh, dear. We knew about that already, right? We did. But we can get another picture of you. Bottom stone rotates for more even cooking. Oh, by itself? Or like, do you have to turn it? I'm assuming this is an electric pizza oven then of some sort. It's propane? Nice. Look, just because King of the Hill is coming back doesn't mean you have to start buying propane stuff. Not sure how the rotation power works, looking into it. It's probably witchcraft. Do we know about Brother Trouble? It was a 1989 sitcom about 2 16-year-old brothers, the same age. Okay, so Sheridan.
For the Emperor!
On sale smokery. Duh. The most popular which was Jane Eyre, which reimagined the Charlotte Bronte novel as a high school romance with a focus on skateboarding. I'd watch that. I'd watch that. Okay. One important thing I learned from my early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. Oh, was he now? All right, so they're all locked in. So we somehow got... Oh, no, we already knew that one. So that family line is completely done, apart from your wife. I have no idea who your wife is. Did I get that this morning? What was I meant to get this morning? Does it have anything to do with this Steam notification by any chance? Oh, thank you very much, LP. That is appreciated. I will accept that now. Thank you very much. We can give that a go next week. Also, any ideas of what you want to play on Sunday? Was on how it said this has been added to your library. I think it's because it I don't know about the library thing, but yeah, I think it's because it stays as a gift in your inventory until someone claims it, I think. All right, anything else in this article that can help us? He always told me that history is full of people from famous families who wasted the fame and fortune by taking it for granted. He told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he made practice and ledger a lot because I have other people in my family that have also made the Richard name famous for things beside candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. That's Lauren, right? Yeah, we know that. Okay. Football's coming home. Overwatch, Baldur's Gate 3, etc. Okay. I think what I'm more in the mood for, but what I'm in the mood for now probably won't translate well to Sunday. No, Monster Train 2, Dirty. What is Wicked Island, and is it a porn game? I took his advice, and now I work with your mom designing clothes. I help decide what colours and patterns I want to model, and she designs the clothes for team for amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura... Grandma Laura... Okay, that got a little bit there. Maybe. Haven't quite reached the stage where I need to start streaming porn games to OnlyFans to try and make money, but I'm getting close. Watch this space. Maybe if you put out your fucking book, yes.
Don't sass me.
Yes, I know. I need to get around to that. I really do. Porn games streamed on OnlyFans? I mean, there may be a market for it. I'd probably have to do it as a VTuber and have like some kind of AI voice changer thing going, so I just sound like some kind of sexy husky woman, but you know, it's probably doable. Oh dear. Super skinny VR lady with big boobs, you'll have them lined up. You sure the bear market on there would treat you just fine? That's true. That is true. Especially at the moment with this big bushy beard. This is a sign of old age, I feel. I think I've now got more hair on my beard than I do actually on top of my head. God, my hair is thinning. Oh dear. No, I need to go back to... Alright, so Stephanie is an only child. Which means it's either you... No, hang on. That would make you too old. You've got to be on this level. So you have got to be called Stephanie something. And if you're a Catterall, then you'd imagine you're going to be Sam. Wait until it all goes grey. I honestly think when I finally go all grey, I'm gonna do a purple rinse. You'd imagine these are probably all going to be students. All right, so I don't know which side these will go. Well, you did say third cousin, so those have got to be your cousins. Oh God, I forget how cousins work. Ah, because there are some kids down here as well, actually, on the right kind of level. I think you as the only child makes sense. All right, so then let's do. Okay, I'm not too sure on this one. All of this kind of looks okay. I'm confused by the writing. It was meant to make sense, or I'm not right over here somewhere. Okay, apparently that was it. To my D2. Okay. Rotate with your mouse wheel. Okay, everything looks right to me. What's wrong? There's gonna be something here. There you go. Slide the photo back into shape. Okay, well, this is the swimmer, obviously. Okay, interesting. This is going to be more complicated than I first thought. That is the wrong side. Wait. Yeah, it needs to go over here somewhere. Oh god, I hate this already. Oh, that rolls over. Okay, that's interesting. This isn't annoying at all. All right, so then that has got to get there. That makes sense. Oh, what? Okay, let's separate you. So you've got to end up there. I'm not too sure about you. All right, but I have to connect it all together. No, hang on, that's wrong. You need to be there. Ah, but I need to get there. No, hang on, what have I done? I still left you behind. Stop hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, we're getting there. Let's separate you out from there. Although I think you're going to end up at the top somewhere, just judging by the look of it. Alright, I've definitely got two hands. And I've got a bit more arm, which probably goes there. If it's AI generated, how many fingers on each hand? It could just be one hand. Okay, it is. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Does that look right? And then that goes... That definitely looks at the top of the step. So that probably goes there. That probably does go in there. Oh, no, hang on. They go round. I can't just do that. No, that's not going to work either. Alright, so I bring you there. I bring you down, but then I need to bring... Yeah, if I do... Then now I've left the head separated. Oh dear. Ended up not ordering the pizza oven. Save that for later if we want it. But new smoker ordered, delivered, assembled beginning of June. Oh, nice. There's a duck here. All right, so I need to... No, hang on. What am I trying to do here? Pit Boss 850 DX series in black pellet grill with smart compatibility. I've liked my Pit Boss. On sale cheaper than the smaller one through like, oh nice. Very nice. Oh no wait, it's one of your big bank holidays, isn't it, this weekend? I was like, it seems so weird that you get like holiday prices on things when you'd actually want to buy them. Oh dear. All right, so we still don't know who they are, but we know they are the cousins, and we can get their names. What else do you tell us here? All right. I'm assuming this is a yearbook picture. So those are the two who are related. So therefore this must be only child Stephanie. What are you waiting for this weekend, to be honest? Looking forward to smoking again? Yeah, I'd like to get some more smoking done, but it'll be a while, I think. All right, so I have no idea about this side of the family. And we still haven't worked out this side of the family. And I still don't know what it is you do. Let's just say you're a media mogul. Yeah, we got that right. So in fact, your family tree is completely done. I still don't know who your... Oh no, we do know. We think that is correct. I reckon you would probably say there were only root trees. This is very much a guess. Right, Davy is the older one. Ah, the fuck, they're called Kellogg's. All right, so that's not going to be you or you. So did you marry a David Kellogg? I'm going to assume Yukon is a college. And then Bethany Kellogg is probably a K through 12 student. But if those were right, if those are all right, that'd be 1, 2. I don't know, that's only 3 we've done. Oh, no, hang on. You're a swimmer. Is Yukon not a college? Would you be a pro athlete? I'm gonna keep you a student. Oh, we never did your I have your picture? How did I work out who you were again? Oh no, wait. Bethany is the yearbook photo. Okay. That wouldn't be known outside of the States. Okay, so that makes you the Kellogg's. We've got to be running out of names on our list now. Which is something. Oh dear. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Friday. Do. All right. What if I could look up Yukon and see what it is? That's University of Connecticut, and the Davy Kellogg 4th is on their swim team. Okay, so that confirms that. The Huskies, he also came in second in his most recent competition, though that doesn't seem relevant. Okay. All right, but I still have no idea what you did. Or who your spouse was. I mean, it's not going to be a route, although getting your spouse right doesn't particularly help. I mean, it does, because it might mean I get to her name. I don't think there are any more Rootresses. The Jones family comes in. Over here, so maybe we can ignore that name. Okay, he was in advertising. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 left, and I have no idea where to start on any of them. Alright, but who did you marry? You did marry a Roottress. Who else might be in Teen Blast? We looked for Carly. Maybe we'll look for Riley. Okay, so that's giving me the clue that I need to search for her. Okay, So maybe that is all Team Blast was going to give us. So you've got to be a root tree then. And you would definitely be a student. That is pure guesswork. I wish I could get these right. Alright, so we're right about the cousins, so we're taking all that we can from that. I would say, just by the looks of this table, we're possibly missing one piece of evidence. So we're trying to work out the root tree family tree, so then we can work out what this top secret thing is here. And it's basically, these people have died, and now the inheritance from this has to go to only direct relatives of this guy, of these two, I believe, is how the will is set out. You were made out of Gwendolyn and Caroline. So do we have a Caroline? Shit, we don't. You would be root trees. You'd also be root trees. Well, possibly root trees. You'd also be a root tree. Dear. Can you add you to it so I get the money? Dear. It was unlikely. What was his Hudson, right? Oh dear. Caviar was their version of New Coke. Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister, are no strangers to the public when it comes to Roottree snacks. They both appeared in the company's advertising as children during the Boys and Girls era. You find a site about successful ad campaigns. One of the ads listed from the late 50s. Boys and Girls Agree. It's a series of television and magazine ads for Roottree chocolate bars. The ad campaign is described as having the premise that boys and girls are often dramatically opposed, except when it comes to one thing. Both of them agree that Roottree is their favourite. First advertising series was most memorable due to the bright red hair of the boy and girl involved. One of the magazine advertisements has been added to your evidence. Okay. Who would have known that one of these two adorable redheads, his father Angie and Christopher, arguing for everything but chocolate, would grow up to take over the whole company. Guy's uncle has decided to take an early retirement to focus on traveling the world with his wife. Tell me who his wife is. Zach was quoted as saying, now that our daughters have started families of their own, Clara and I... Okay. Let's look that in. Guy's new to the business. We really have faith in his innovative ideas. Okay. Well, he ends up trying to make a candy bar called, well, a flavor called caviar, so. Um, all right, that didn't help that. Oh, wait. Bonnie is also in there. Okay, so I'm pretty happy that that is going to be correct, but we need to work on these big ones to make any progress. Hey, Serenity, welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well. Is there anything else in here? And hey, Tiny as well. Welcome, welcome. All right, we know we looked up all of those. We learned that your grandfather was a professor. Still don't think I know who your. Oh no, we do know your mother. Okay, so I don't know this one, and I'm really struggling with these. Dear. Nothing in those. I'm never going to remember how to spell Forsyth. That ain't right. Take that for nothing. Forsyth. I've already forgotten. Do. Dear. Okay, I think that is all we get. God damn it. Okay. Do. Nothing particularly relevant there. I'm clearly missing something somewhere. Oh, Miracle Third's wife is called Nicole. We know that. we had apparently picked up on that. All right, good. Dear. think we've cleared most of the photos. Apart from this one. And at some point you definitely said you did alliteration. So these have got to be... I don't know which way round these go. But I'm pretty sure the names... You can't even find a picture of the cover. It doesn't mean to be very successful. Reviews seem middling, even for fans. This is where we learn about the sisters. Come on, butler counter times. Why don't you have hatch, match, and dispatch? I feel like Team Blast wouldn't have been around in your time. As you progress, these numbers will change. When you find more evidence, local family members' news codes will be added to the list, and old evidence will become less useful. Alright, so there probably is something else in here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello! Hey, Owen. Does that mean you'll be in your PJs today? Ron is a distant relative of the Roottress sisters. Okay, so you have to be Ronald then. And you created it, so maybe you are just a screenwriter for now? And you married someone called Penelope. A day off sounds great. You in your PJs today, but you had the day off? Nice. Ronald McDonald. All right. And then you would have had children. I don't believe we have a picture of you, which means there must be more evidence to find. All right. Plenty test screens are retired comedian. There's a result for the Laugh Lounge. The son claims retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes new appearances fundraisers. Doing more family-friendly material. You find a picture labeled Joke O'Lantern, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets. Oh, who the fuck is Jack? Oh, so I'd put you down here. Okay, maybe. Oh dear. Which means Jack is the older one. No. Alright, you got somebody called... No, wait, the wrong button. Somebody called Jack. You know Jack, he went up the hill with Jill. And then we also have a picture of her. I mean, you're a baby. I don't actually know what year this is in, but I'm assuming you're probably still a baby. What the fuck you're called? I have no idea. You have to be Wolf. I have no idea about you whatsoever. Oh dear. Hey, cheers for the lurk, LP. Okay, so who we got left? We've got a Christina and a Tessa Roottress. Oh dear. You're playing Overwatch at the dumbest Reinhardt ever? Now the number here won't... Oh no, it has already gone down. So there's still other things we're missing on this. We've already done Grandma Laura. Yes. Oh, I also don't know if that name is correct. Alright. If those are correct... I suppose... Candy Roottress. Candy's probably going to be a guy, right? Sorry, a girl. As it's probably November. Maybe you're not still a baby. I'm not sure that the baby's occupation is a baby. No. All right. So you would also have. So you would have married someone who. I feel like we must have got some of those wrong. Because I feel like that's 4 and it should have popped. Okay, maybe it's only 2 actually. 1, 2, 3, maybe, because I'm pretty sure. Why did I think Ronald was the older one? Because he is the one who is married, and that's the only way that that makes sense. And he went, assumingly he went to film school, so that would be his picture. So I think these, apart from possibly what Wolf does, are probably correct. On the basis that almost everybody else here has been a student, let's just... I also need to find pictures of them. So again, we're missing evidence. If one of them is a pro athlete, you'd imagine it would come up somewhere. Alright, so there's still possibly 2 things on there that we haven't got. Possibly 4 things here we don't know? Okay. I'm pretty sure I already looked that up. Yeah. You find a mention on fan website about a band unrelated to the Roottress. He's wrote for Modern Music Monthly. Okay, so that might just get us to that periodical. The lyrics contain no clues, but what if they do? I'm not seeing anything with any... Okay, this apparently still has 5. Probably searching Love Is Our Future on the internet was probably a bad idea, but you know. Dear. We've definitely already done this. You already knew that. We know about Caroline, we know about Carl, we know about the daughters. Um, do, 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 do. Clark is the guy over here. Because Jacob died in the war. Okay, I remember reading that. Okay, yeah, no, we definitely knew about that already. Oh no. This is why it doesn't end. Okay, nothing really new there. How do I find out about this side of the goddamn family? Did I ever search for Linus Cornwall? That makes sense. No, wait, Guy Hudson never had any kids. about Guy Hudson and his wife Patricia dying in a car accident. Sorry to have surprising light relevant details due to the recency of the accident. Police reported that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of the Hudson's car, causing it to brake. The witnesses reported that the vehicle, which indicated it was speeding, swerving between lanes, cutting other drivers off. Could have been any one of us. They eventually ran off the road. Okay, so that finishes that off. Hopefully. God damn it, can't see Edward Roottress. Did you do nothing? Here we go. The Clanstead Trust is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottress, who was Elias's son and the Roottress County Company's head lawyer at the time. Due to its unique nature, it is often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance as an oddity. I wonder if we should look this up as well. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never fully been disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it's a significant amount of money. There have been a few times in which family members have tried to force remove another member from the trust. Okay. The information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the 5-piece guarantee. The yearly salary of Roottress president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, this was 25 cents a year. Now it's closer to $4. Elias was sure that only his direct relative could afford to be president, and he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company. Okay. Okay, so that just takes us back to here. Student attended the lecture about it, wrote following on a legal knowledge website. From what we can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock. And second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Due to the iCloud wording, it was impossible to remove any direct I mean, RR has got to be you? Although then I feel like you were the one who would have been born out of wedlock. Possibly. Who the hell committed a crime against the family? Oh dear. Doesn't mean he's a lawyer. nothing in the periodicals. Do, 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 do. Yeah, none of this is... I don't have like a law review periodical. Do, 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 do. Right. Alright, so I think this side of the board is practically done. I still don't know. Hang on, did we find out anything about your wife on that search? No, you just take us straight to the trust. I don't know about this. Significant crime against a... Alright, nothing particularly helpful there. I need 4 more grip relatives. Yes, I know. I know. No. Unknown occupation. Can somebody be unemployed in this family? No. All right, we need to try and find more about the miracle side. We know all about this. Wait, you're... No, hang on. That's talking about those. This is all just about the Miracle Network again. Alrighty. That's the same thing. Do. Alright, they never made it to Starlet or Teen Blast. Actually, we still have to find some more evidence somewhere because we do not have pictures for some of these. And I still have no idea. Do. We already know. Of course, there's no guarantee that by doing it like this that the things would actually come up anyway. Do I want a hint? I'm getting close to wanting a hint, but no. Alright, you still believe there's clues here. God, where are you on this goddamn tree? There. Hey, see, the fact that you got a child isn't important. Okay. There's anything else really in here? It's been a recluse since 1996. Diamond Dallas is the official fan club for Jim and Diamond. You find a forum post called Cool Things You Got in the Mail on a random forum about video games. One reply mentions that Jim and Diamond still send out Christmas card every year to Diamond's Dazzlers. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it is no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honour it themselves personally. There's a fierce debate in subsequent posts about whether that's cool or pathetic. Amongst pictures of Christmas cards many years, only one is relevant. Okay, so one of your sons is Wolf. As well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. Oh, didn't I think you were Wolf? Shit. Alright. The Floozies are an all-female punk band operating out in New York City. They mentioned in passing an online review from earlier this year. Apparently they were an opening act for the band the reviewer actually came to see. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act. This one's unusual. She got this loud, fast, competitive, but not in a good way. The trio was extremely cagey about their identities. They were rumoured to be children of other famous musicians. Didn't want to... Blah, blah, blah. Their equipment was all extremely expensive. Okay. She'd be unlikely to ever listen to any of it again except maybe Beef Baby. Oh dear. All right. Okay, so you have to imagine that she's going to be Candy then. And she is a musician. So who the fuck are you? Are you November Root Tree? And are you a baby? Oh, we're definitely wrong somewhere. Oh dear. Yeah, Sunwolf listening to his parents' latest music. Oh dear. This scratches Nick's like the Obra Dinn, and unwinding mistakes is such a difficult but fun challenge. Yeah, it is that kind of game like Obra Dinn, Painting Killings, that kind of thing. Okay. We know you're Jack. I don't necessarily know you're a student. You would have been closed by the time this came out, yeah. Oh dear. they never made it to Team Blast or Starlet. The big clue there is that Wolf has terrible taste in music. All right. I want to go back to the Diamond Dazzlers. All right. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, I guess... Oh, shit. Where did we learn about you? I can't remember how to spell Penelope right now. My brain is just done. No, women at the top. Okay, let's see some up there. Yeah, so Jack is definitely the older one. It's called Joker Lantern. I don't... the Beef Baby is the Floozies, who are probably awesome. He's listening to his parents' disco albums released in the 90s. The person with the best costume was a voucher which could be redeemed for £5 of buffalo wings. Breast milk cheese. I hadn't even picked up on that. Knight would have loved this routine. No, where do I want to go? Close that. So where is the picture? This picture.
We don't necessarily know the gender of that baby. It looks like an ugly boy, but it may be an ugly girl. We don't know. It was Christina, oh yeah. Random guesses for the win, bitches.
Ah, dear. He is actually a baby. Okay, so you are now completely done, right? You're also completely done. You're done. We still don't know who your wife is. We still don't know who your wife is, but other than that, you're done. Okay, so then you're either November or Tessa. The only Tessa we got is a root tree. Presidents can be babies too. We know, unfortunately. We know. I still need at least to find one more piece of picture evidence for this guy. And you're still at a 5, even though that cleared up See, there's still something in here. That we apparently haven't worked out. Hey, cheers for the lurk, Serenity. Do 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 do. I think we looked up root. They're a series of circular crunchy wafers coated in nuts and chocolate maple flavoring. The website of a fan says that they came to be during the tenure of Ernie Jr. Okay, yes, we know all about that. Okay, that's how we found out about it's a Brenda White original. The wine girl dress itself doesn't seem relevant to your search. Yes, okay, good joke. Good joke about internet memes. Oh dear. Do 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 do. Oh no, he died in a whitewater rafting accident when he went away to camp. Oh, then he came back with partial amnesia. Yep, this is an American soap. All right. Oh dear, he was sold into child labor. Yep, yep. Oh dear. Okay, he's played by a different actor. That's always the way. The description is by covering his face in bandages and claiming that his work in the silver mines left him permanently disfigured and caused his voice to sound completely different. It's better than Patrick Duffy just being in the shower for 5 years. After a plastic surgery operation that happened amidst a hostage situation at the local hospital, the new actor played Carson for an additional 3 years. He was then killed while saving his young sister, drowning in a whitewater rafting accident that happened at the same river. Don't go whitewater rafting on that river, you idiots. Oh dear. He was only in the shower for 1 season. Ah, okay, so this all seems completely irrelevant, but oh dear. Okay, these just take me to the same ones. We know they're married. This guy didn't seem to be interesting. That's how we got, well, one of the ways we could get to Penelope. Oh, small screen director Ron Roottress. He is a director. Okay. Or possibly he could be a showrunner, but I don't think they gave that as an option. They did not. Ron Roottress sounds like a real small-time Hollywood producer. And head of RR Productions. Phone production company responsible for Brother Trouble. You find a comment on a Usenet board stating that Brother Trouble ended up being an ironic name, considering the rumors about Productions, Ron, and Robbie Roottress. In a comment thread, a message board about television cliches, you find a thread called "Why Was Brother Trouble Cancelled?" I think because the writing went really downhill in season 2, they actually had an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers. Maybe you to read about Robbie Roottress in Silver Screen magazine. I mean, obviously I did. Alright, that gives us another PR article. Okay, here we go. Was a Hollywood Insiders magazine focusing less on actors and actors and more about the nitty-gritty of writing, directing, costuming, set design, film promotion, and other elements of filmmaking. It ran from 83 to 93. It was bought by Bigger More, recognized magazine a few years ago. The new magazine doesn't appear to have any relevance to your case. Okay. A small rumors article from 92 that claims that self-taught television screenwriter was allegedly tried and convicted under the name Robert in a French court of law. It seems he embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel. So that's the crime. To fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris. And then Silver Screen continues to say all very much allegedly assaulted an officer who came to question him. The article also says they were unable to get a statement from French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source and were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving a Robert Roottress around the time that Brother Trouble was cancelled. Okay. Don't blame nepotism, he gets results. After finding some small screen success, first the director of many soap opera episodes, showrunner to turn around a few struggling productions, Ron decided to start his own television production company. Ron was born in the US but grew up in Paris with once famous Marvin for Robbie. He brings a special kind of charisma and an eye for unusual shots, particularly when it comes to comedy. Those who'd worked have gone on record saying he's an attentive director who can work with actors to make sure the timing of a joke lands perfectly. Ron plans to pitch new shows made. He plans to find the right project. He's occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. Okay, so I'm now pretty happy that those are correct then. So it's just these two children, and I would need to find a picture of you somehow. Oh dear. So around 1780s is a weird choice considering the game's very 90s setting. And these are just song requests that have come in over the week. Okay, we still haven't filled in a couple of the, well, quite a lot of the spouse names. All right. We have to try and do some more digging here. To be partial cut to list of archived articles from the Butler County Times. The article's cut off, but it mentions an Edith Jacobson and an arrest. Okay. There's a crime blotter article about Edith Jacobson that also mentions a Helen Roottress and a Lucinda Jacobson. When she was 18, Edith and her sister Lucinda were arrested for trespassing at the Miracle Congregation's church. In Butler County, they were pretending to be church employees in an attempt to get into the room where the church houses their weekly tithings. The church didn't press charges. They were caught by Helen Roottress, who was there at the time while her husband Miracle was away preaching. Henry was credited saying, Jesus forgives and so do we. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and I'm confident he has brought these young women to us for a greater purpose. And you married one of them. You didn't marry the other one, did you? No, there's no Lucinda. Okay. Dear. Oh, this preacher family is incredibly creepy. Alright, so that leaves a few options. I think I should go over. Okay. All right. So what other names do we have left? Let's look for a Cossel. Sarah Cossel. Is that how that name was spelt? Cossell. Should be a Roottress if she was there. Should be a Roottress if she was there. And should be a Roottress if she was there. Oh dear. For me, feeling better, the second campaign is way more convoluted. Alright, so then... Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty happy with those. Where the hell am I going to get your picture from? Yeah, you're the only one we don't know in that one. There. You're still at 5. Jesus Christ. Yes, pretty sure we did look this up because it's a nice little in joke. All right. Joan Monroe. And then we've got a Catherine Wilkins. All right, nothing obvious there. Yes, I did. Do, do, do. Um, do. All right, we are definitely missing something. And if I knew what it was. All right, again, I don't think searching this guy necessarily got us anywhere. Oh yeah, that's right. This was the Jane Eyre one. But that's just getting us to the mother again. All right. What am I missing? How do I work out the miracle family tree? Kind of know about this side. It's the side that didn't go down the miracle aisle that I don't know. Alright, no adverts for a mechanic. It's worth a try. Alright, Jack, give me a minute. I'm going to go and refill my coffee cup, and then we will be back to try and sort this out. Alrighty, I am back and I have a fresh cup of coffee. Alright, you keep on telling me I've missed something here. I've never searched for your husband? Who is called Brian? Because I didn't think it would give any results, but we're scraping the barrel here, so let's try that. Okay, Brian Jones is a famous athlete who broke a pole vaulting record in 1954. Okay, that might be the wrong Brian Jones. What if we look him up here? So there's a small article about Jones graphic and print. The article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Okay. Brian seems like to good waste as a marketing opportunity during an interview portion. I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quick. We've been a printing staple of Butler County for years, and even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. Nothing changed. Coming down. I designed the website myself. Okay, I'm not hopeful that we're going to get much out of here, but let's see. James graphic, that seems fancy. It even has frames. Those were fancy back in the late 90s, early 2000s. The website lists the address, hours, and a few examples of clients and the type of work that he's done for each. Roottress Motors. Here we go. You read a lot of mysteries in school? Instead than lightning, no one you see is better than he. But recently has been changed to include a picture. 3 different unique versions of the ad have been added to evidence. Here we go. Here's some more. Thank you, Brian Jones. You unrelated son of a bitch. All right. With a new name, we promise to the same kind of business. All that's different is we've joined a sweeter family. Our former name of Roottress Motors was Wilkins Motors. That's interesting. I wonder if that would put you there then. Finally, you picked the name for the one novel that doesn't include either of them. Now, Brian Jones is a fake name. Roottress Motors are the local family mechanic. All right, so that gives us a picture of Tessa Roottress, which I think is... I've actually put you down there as well. You're not a student, you're a mechanic. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with you, which means you have to be November, but you're not a student. Hey, welcome back, LP. Because again, I'm happy with these now, unless... No, the pictures can't be the wrong way around. I'm happy with those. So what the... I also don't know particularly who your wives are, but I think we've only got like 2 names left, so it's just kind of like a toss-up. All right. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, so I'm sure I looked her name up because I seem to remember struggling to spell it. don't bother me. That's where I'll always be. What the hell do I want to look at? I'd forgotten. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, nothing there. So, whatever the hell you do must have been explained to me at some other point. I'm just going to keep on doing this, see if any of these work. Alright, we need to do some more research. Ah, we're almost there. Oh dear. We are almost there. The floors? This has gone down to a 1. So there's something there, and there's still something related to this that we haven't put together yet. Did my lights just change colour in the background? How dare you? Shit, I forgot what I wanted to say. I was waiting in the bushes of love. Ah, I've forgotten the name of their production company. All right, let's go back to Brian Jones, who seemed to be a wealth of information in the end. Nothing like the hunky. Oh, that's right. He was impressed by its website. I think we already know about the Miracle Network already. Yeah, that just takes us back there. That doesn't help. Woman thing waiting for us. Every day I wonder all day. She's probably not a baby. Now, I'm pretty sure these are completely empty. So I think I've worked out any of these. This, I think, is to do with the final thing we have to work out in a little bit. We're pretty sure we know everything about Miracles Eli now. Yeah. We know about Sam. Alright, so what haven't I found in you? I've looked up your husband now, which I probably should have done a while ago. So we found about Grandma Laura. He died, but we know about him. If I'm right about everything else, then just doing this awkwardly. I feel like we've done almost all of these now. She's a dancer. Oh dear.
To my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations! I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
Okay, so EC I was expecting. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then the spouse. I'd quite like to fill in the names of the other wives. I should have put these names in before. All right, so we know EC is the farm hand. Okay, you are now clear. Okay, so we first learned about EC back here, I think. Yeah, I've been on this way for years. I never met EC in person as a confirmed bachelor. And his roommate, Mr. Miller. Although that's interesting because you'd imagine they wouldn't allow to be a spouse back then, but that's fine. Oh dear. See, you would imagine they're trying to say the EC would probably be Edward Clancy. What is the name of the farm? I've forgotten the name of the farm. Where's the upgraded one? The Anderson farm. No, confirmed bachelor is definitely something that English people would have said. A few pictures. Okay, I can't imagine this will take me anywhere different. The farmer speed of shelf and Texas what things do. Seems that twice each other the Ritchie County Company's current head of farming, Mrs. Catterall. Do we know who that is? Catterall could definitely be the surname for an EC. All right, and then okay, nothing that. It's interesting that the connection is like this. All right. No, that just do. We never seem to get her first name though.
It's
Mod.
love between
Oh my. Mods. I don't remember. Sam gave him some old tools and told him how to make the bike's engine faster. Okay, so we've got an EC and John. So maybe he is John Miller. Yeah, I mean, all three are on the books. And that is because... No, she is their daughter, right? They just had a 50-year gap in their love affair. And we need to try and find his picture. I don't believe we've got a picture that has got any spaces on it yet. There's no pictures of the farm. So we've got to be able to find something about this. That's what we already read. This was the initial one, so then this is the 10 years later one? Yeah. Oh, hang on. We got a Sam Catterall down here. The head of farming is also a catch-all though, which is, or was, which is interesting. Don't even know if that's how you spell it. It was. Okay, that is interesting. I don't know how old that would be. I still think he's probably something catch-all. That's just the one that we already had. Can't see they'd make it anywhere else there. Alright, nothing in there really about his wife. Something needs doing. Something always needs doing. Alright, anything in here? I think this was just to get me to the Whitaker name. Sorry, Wilkins. I'd love to know if these were correct. What if we search for... All right. Just a reminder for me. All right. Right, let's go back to... Now, she wouldn't have been called Samantha Roottree until after... What was her mum's name? Christiansen? There's a Matthias Christiansen. Do. Fine. There. This is a book of historical letters with an erotic twist. Each letter is accompanied by context from the book's author. A letter from the book has been added to your pages. There. Alright. Someone who goes by Patch wrote a letter full of innuendo to an unknown gentleman who it is clear she had a romantic history with. Patch is thought by the book's author being Patricia Christiansen. And CH were the first two letters of her last name. Who would have been in her mid-20s, was married to an older man of no notable status. The letter was most definitely not to him. Oh dear. The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin that seems to bring imagery from classic literature. If not for a story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate, and worse, sent to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin. Interesting, because if it's to him, then this is another Roottree, possibly. Duh. This is the answer to the Bruno song. Dear. Left an outcast, forced to a life of labour under a wicked relative, is like something from the start of a children's fable. She deserves not the life he has been sentenced to. I can't stand to be apart from you both. Someday I shall return to you, and I pray that he has not corrupted her to know his sins. I swear that on that joyous day, with all of the strength I can muster, I will fight for our child's freedom. Let us pray her fable has a happy ending. Okay, so it's sounding like he was booted out of the family because he was gay, which, given the time, is probably very true. Oh dear. Happens even now that is very sadly true, yes. Which is interesting because that again would lead to the idea that he was actually, if he's Clancy Edwards and they're twins. No, hang on, it was to him though. And if you're Elias Jr.
It's
Mod.
love between two.
Mods. Oh dear. Your sandwich. The ducks are gonna have it. But yes, an Edward Clancy root tree would make sense. There are no... which would make it a sixth piece. Just dancing it yourself, eh? Do you know, I didn't know that's possible with how the bot worked, but there you go. Like I know what I'm doing. See, this was it was in 6 years after the debut of Five Pieces. When was Miracle born? Reaching out, touching you. This is by 14 years. I'll actually give a date. I could probably work it out, but I don't want to. All right. I feel like I've already searched for this. All right. Oh, no more. Ah, dear. Yeah, this Twisted Twin. You can't imagine he would have been, even if he was Twitter twin, you can't imagine he would have been able to keep the name Roottress, right? There is a thing in one of these. I think it's this one. We should go through the names. Yeah, so look, his father and Grandma Gwenna's father were named Edward and Clancy. As anyone told someone was a junior, they're always the firstborn son. You do get an Edward down here, which makes sense. I can't copy those. Did you do anything? You were just an architect. Just an architect. About historical buildings about the Hayes. This looks like an old residence has been preserved called Hunchetop House. Oh, what if by twisted they mean twisted as in like Richard the Third? Dear. Not my sandwiches. You leave my sandwiches alone. Stupid ducks. Oh dear. The kind of hunched up, hunchback, saying it's to do with medieval kind of thing. Doesn't give me a picture to put on that. I'm definitely leaning towards an Edward Clancy now. And then John Miller. The fact that I think I can find a picture, I think there's still more I can find out here to confirm this. Oh yes, of your brother's twisted twins. That would make even more sense, wouldn't it? No way. Yes. If he was born, your brother's twisted twin would be probably the twin brother of Clancy Edward. So Edward Clancy and Clancy Edward makes even more sense to me. I don't believe there are any more. It was the one-armed man. There are twins here, so there could still be said that there are still twins in the family line. Is always the one-armed man. We've searched for him already. Surely a Happy Meal is still under around about £5-6, isn't it? I have no idea. I don't have McDonald's, so no. I have not seen the cost of a Happy Meal. Oh dear. I don't have an icon architecture times. Right, there's nothing lying around in my house. That may give me a weird clue. I think that just said trees are dead. Oh, it just says the root trees are dead. That makes more sense. Is it sad what I know used to be $5 is not almost double that and the portions got smaller? And yet we keep on getting, well, I keep on getting fatter. It's because my generation can show perseverance. Uphill both ways, I tell you, both ways. I know, right? Did we ever search for Riot Girl? All right. I'm kind of fairly happy with my answers. Apart from these, I have no idea if this is correct. When I was younger, we lived on one side of the hill and the school was on the other side of the hill, so it really was both ways. Oh, dear. All right, let's see if we can find anything more out about these guys. Did we ever look for this book? Okay, we did look it up. It just doesn't exist. It sounds for door accounts mean that 8 gentlemen's include some print advertising companies who had including extremely early newspaper had 5 pieces. The charge they include due to a major misprint. Yeah, you see, here we go. Egg cream. Oh dear. So again, that means Edward Clancy is far more likely and the miracle being late is what led me to believe that there was, and obviously the Twisted Twin and all that kind of stuff. All right. I still don't know if I'm meant to be able to find a picture of him, though. Let's see if this author did anything else. Okay, no. What flavor is egg cream? I mean, I'm assuming it's like a Cadbury's cream egg, right? I don't know. Oh dear. Okay, that's the only thing we know about her. We definitely looked at this. God, this is from the holiday special, isn't it? All right, so I'm definitely happier about this now. I don't know how we would find a picture of him. God, here's a song I haven't heard for a while. It's milk with seltzer water with chocolate syrup. That's what we just found. We know Sam, EC, yeah, like EC and John. And then we know about Mr. Miller. This is how we got to the weird guy. Oh dear. Alright. Alright. I'm going to go fill up my coffee cup again. And then we'll see if we can find some more information. If not, we'll just do the I'm ready. I'm pretty sure this is correct. I'm just not sure about the picture. But yeah, give me a sec and I will be right back. I couldn't be bothered to do a coffee because I've run out of water. All right, I want to look at these photos again. If there's gonna be, that is of. Who's this? That's gonna be you. I'm doing it. Here's the final after entries you found. None. I think I got the two Y's
So,
wrong.
you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottress, and his partner was John Miller? That's exactly what I needed to hear. I'm Sam Madsen.
Yes, I know who you are.
As Samantha Roottress. Yep, I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about Elias, the 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottress and John Miller. By now, you've either read Lorne's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser. Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning. My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man, but his identical twin Clancy and his father, Elias, were not. At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand. Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable. The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC. We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary.
Oh, okay, that I did not put together. That makes sense, because they were twins. Okay.
Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard. And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all, but there he is in the background, the 6th 5-piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom from a life she deemed unworthy. Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father. At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president.
Dear.
But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy, a real root tree. He nearly ruined the company.
Oh, of his caviar.
When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions. Ernie earned about $36.
Yep, that's how that weird thing works where you earn like $4 a year. Without stock options, that CEO thing makes no sense. And look, that does exist in CEO worlds where you get paid like $1 a year.
They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry. Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock. That sounded familiar. The Clancy Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart. My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as. And that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the Trust, as anyone else. The Clancy Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money.
Just
the
the
truth has
glory.
been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight, thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has.
Dear. She's in it for the candy.
Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light.
You're
And
welcome.
when it does, my share of the Clancid Trust is yours. Like I said at the beginning, set
That's a
the
good
limit.
paycheck. That's a good paycheck. ...
Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete.
How can you see it from there? It's around the... Well, I guess maybe...
Unless a whole lot more root trees somehow appear from thin air. This is the last time I'll come knocking. Thanks again, and so long.
Time to move to a bigger house. It received mixed reviews. Life went on, a new president took over the company. The Ritchie family faded from the news cycle. And then everything changed. I'm a root tree. There's another mystery to solve. Root Mania is now unlocked as a new game. Honestly, I can't remember how much I paid for this because I picked this game up in the Christmas sale, I think. I'm a secret root tree. But just based on the initial puzzle alone, I feel like I've got my money's worth out of it. The fact that we get to play some more, I'm very happy about. We won't be starting that today, though. Oh, dear. So I guess we're going to be wrapping up about an hour earlier than normal, but it is a Friday, so why the hell not? Why the hell not? We will be back on Sunday. The part I played so far was adapted from the free version on itch. Oh, nice. Playing something with LP. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I guess LP and I will have a frantic Discord discussion to work out what it's going to be. Other than that, I think that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now, everyone.